You must have heard about Adolf Hitler and his inhuman activities, which caused the deaths of almost 12 million people. What if I tell you that there is a man down in history who killed 8 times more people than Hitler? So I'm about to show you the biggest mass murderer in the history of the world. He was so horrible. It is stated by researchers that he might have killed over 100 million people. But how did he manage to do this? And ironically, how is he still being portrayed as a hero? This is the story of Mao Zedong, also known as General Mao. He founded the People's Republic of China and he was a communist leader. His brutal killings started in the year 1949. He was eyeing the rich land of China's neighbor Tibet. So he commanded his military to invade the peaceful country. Because of his selfishness, the Chinese forces killed millions of Tibetans and captured thousands. Nonetheless, Mao's hunger for power did not end here. He also commanded the murder of millions of Chinese people who did not agree with his beliefs. To him, it did not matter whether one was a scholar, a father or a mother, poor or rich. As long as you supported the nationalists' ideas, you will be killed. His aspiration to silence his critics had gone so far as to him forming groups of students tasked to insult and humiliate his political rivals. But in the year 1966, these students fought among themselves, and since he could not control them anymore, he ordered the police to intervene, leading to a massacre of millions of students and police officers. If you think he stopped here, then you're wrong. Mao created terrible policies that left many dead. One being his land reform campaign that left over 4 million Chinese landowners dead. This program was so imperfectly regulated that it somehow encouraged the poor to kill their landlords and take their land. His fallacious industrialization efforts were even more problematic. They started the deadliest famine in history, starving 40 million children, women and men to death. He also expanded the Chinese prison system. Prisoners were turned to work machines by his heartless rule. Prisoners had to work 14 hours a day, none rest, resulting to almost 20 million deaths due to tiredness, severe dehydration, and unspeakable living conditions. As I said earlier, ironically, Mao is considered an icon of pride in China till the present day, despite the millions of lives he took and families awaiting justice. His portrait is honored on the Chinese money, and a giant picture of him is hung with pride above the entrance of Tiananmen Square in Beijing. Hundreds of Chinese people visit his preserved body every day. So how can this admiration still be possible? We are talking about a ruthless ruler who massacred millions of people, many being of his own country, China. The bitter truth is that the government of China is deliberately hiding Mao's dark secrets in their history. Kids don't learn about it. Documents about his crimes were destroyed and some secretly kept by the government. China's government has been harassing anyone who studies Mao's horrific leadership. Historians have been banned from selling their books in China, and every move of theirs is monitored. That is how, until today, Mao Zedong is either not known to most or portrayed as a hero and an icon of equality. But we are here to stop that. Share this video widely to ensure that this monster is unmasked.